Assalamu alaikum habibati, and welcome to another Arab Man Reacts. Courtesy of the patrons, today we're doing Luke Combs and Tracy Chapman performing Fast Car at the 2024 Grammys. Now I have a feeling that this video is going to be blocked. So if it is, you're probably going to see a large watermark. We might have to manipulate the audio a little bit just to sort of help it pass the checks. A little education that I got about this is that Luke Combs very recently covered Fast Car by Tracy Chapman as part of one of his albums. Now, I don't know Luke Combs. This is going to be the very first time that I listened to Luke Combs. Tracy Chapman, on the other hand, let me tell you something. The very first time I listened to Tracy Chapman, I was probably 2 years old. I was born 87. Tracy Chapman's album, Tracy Chapman, came out in 89. There were 3 records that were being played at our house nonstop in the early 90s, and they were Tracy Chapman's Tracy Chapman, Eagles' Hell Freezes Over, which in my part of the world was called Heck Freezes Over because they couldn't call an album Hell. That couldn't be a word used in artwork. And the third album was a 2-parter. It was a Guns N' Roses Illusions Part 1 and 2. This album was an absolute fundamental for me. I was listening to it when I was 2 and 3 years old, right? And I kept listening to it growing up. So it's one of the core reasons why I ended up falling in love with music, why I became a singer, why I became a songwriter, why I started playing guitar. It was this album and a lot of the tracks from this album, things like obviously Fast Car, For My Lover, songs like Baby Can I Hold You, and For You, like Baby Can I Hold You, I think, who covered it again? Boyzone? Baby, can I hold you tonight? Yeah, Boyzone, that sounds right. It's an incredible album. It's an absolute gem of an album. So I love this song. I love this artist. I'm about to be introduced to Luke Combs. It's the Grammys, so it's going to be huge. Let's just get into it. Oh, it sounds just like it, man! Like nothing has changed. Oh my God, I feel like I'm back at home in Fujairah at the Trade Center. Oh my God.
You got a fast car. I wanted to get to anywhere.
I'm gonna cry, man.
Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
It's like, you know, you're getting all the flashbacks from when you were a kid, dude. It's freaking awesome.
You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get inside of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. And you and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living.
See, my old man's got a problem. Here with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school, and that's what I did.
You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live or die this way.
I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was gone.
City lights stay out before us.
Your arms felt nice right around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
Oh man. Like I'm trying to not, you know? Oh. I'm going to be brutally honest, guys. I don't think I can even register what Luke Combs is right now. It's just this feeling that I'm getting, this nostalgia, just by seeing Tracy Chapman on a stage sounding exactly like Tracy Chapman sounded back then. Like this feeling of wonder and amazement and just vulnerability and safety at the same time because I'm back home in the house that I grew up in. It's such a gorgeous, phenomenal feeling, dude. Only music can do this to you. Only music can do this to you. Like, this is all Tracy Chapman for me. All of it is Tracy Chapman for me. And I'm going to come from a very subjective place. As soon as we're done with this, I'm going to give you my entire like thoughts on this, and I'm going to come from a very subjective place. I know. I'm just letting you know from now.
We got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. So we're working the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted and we'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house, live in the suburbs.
I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was wrong. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
Matchbox 20 also covered this, or used to cover it in like live concerts and performances, I remember.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Stay out drinking later at the bar. Some more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. But maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us. Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
You got a fast car.
Fast enough so you can fly away.
We gotta make a decision.
Leave tonight or live and die this way.
Oh, man. All right, before I give you my feedback, I'm just going to say, Dad, I love you. Mommy, I love you. Thank you for bringing me up in a household that appreciated music. And thank you for appreciating music so much. And thank you for always supporting me in everything that I wanted to do, whether it turned out great or awful. You guys were always there. You know, and it was the greatest, and I hope that I'm able to give my kids tomorrow what you've been able to give me throughout my life. I love you so much. Wow, what a place this put me, huh? Oh, okay. Let's talk performance. Again, full subjectivity here. I usually try and be as objective as possible, but with this one specifically, I'm already very emotional, so I don't think I'm going to be able to be objective. I don't know who Luke Combs is. When I look at both artists on the stage, I see the incredible and gorgeous Tracy Chapman. And then I see Luke Combs, who maybe is huge, maybe I just don't know. Maybe if I knew who he was, it would be different to me. But even in the singing, the performance, it just feels like he's there and he's in awe of Tracy. and he's trying to minimalize his footprint on the stage. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like he's giving Tracy all the room, and he's sort of sorry, dialed back on that. I need to probably go listen to his cover of it to really get the essence of it there. Man, I would do anything to go watch a Tracy Chapman show right now. I honestly, I wasn't expecting to feel the way that I felt. I wasn't expecting it. In terms of sound quality, in terms of arrangement, in terms of everything, it's just pure perfection. And I don't know if it's the nostalgia talking right now, but to me, this sounded like the perfect everything, right? Zero mistakes. I have zero comments on anything. Yes, that's it, as is. Give it to me all the time, and I'm perfect with it. It's the perfect performance. And even though I haven't seen any of the other Grammy performances, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you this was the best performance in the Grammys. That's my subjective opinion on this. Oh, dude, I'm a mess. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it and maybe watch this again and get the feels, but not in front of a camera this time, so I can let loose. If I do, I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't. بحبكن كتير. Thank you, Mary, for recommending this. Thank you so much for recommending this. I really appreciate you. If you want to support us, like, comment, subscribe. You want to support us a little more, join us over on Patreon. You get to decide what videos we react to. There's a huge list that's a shared document that you take part in, and then you just get to put the songs, and they get calibrated, and then they get arranged. And then we figure out when to record and when to release them. I love you, Pepco. I'll catch you the next one. Salamat.